Are we live? I think we're live. Okay, guys. Michael Ma is a traitor. He let the conservative caucus to go to the liberals last night. Alright. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in. I'm gonna make an announcement. My phone fell on the ground. I'm gonna make an announcement. Anyone in yet? We're live, are we? Yeah, we're live. Okay. No one in yet? Okay. I'll make a post, maybe. Electric jellyfish must not be in here. I don't want to start until we get some people in. Okay. Text them. Some people. Electric jellyfish needs to join, so I'll have to text him. Join my live stream, please. Okay. We'll just get started with the basics. So basically, Michael Ma, MP for MP for. Sorry, guys. Nixie keeps texting. MP for Markham. Yeah, he's the MP for the Markham District, Markham Unionville. Yeah, and he joined the corrupt party. Yeah, I don't understand why he did. Well, actually, I got a bit of a sense. He won by 3 points. Hi, Electric Jellyfish. He won by 3 points in the latest election, 2025. He also ran in 2019, but lost quite badly. The stream is about yesterday night there was a conservative who crossed the floor to a liberal. And he's a traitor. So there's one actual liberal now. Okay. Let me check. So yeah, basically, yeah. He betrayed his constituents. There's actually protests going on. I'm gonna log into Twitter here, so give me a second. Yeah, betrayed his constituents, you know. Also, yeah, apparently people say he was. Yeah, he apparently was with the CCP. Apparently. 3 days ago, apparently he was talking to the ambassador of China. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm just logging into my X. Okay. Username Jaxon Piercy. Don't message me, did they? No, that's an email. Oh well. Yeah, now I don't even know. I can't even get my X up. Yes, Nixon. Yeah, I watched a bit of it. after the fact. Pretty good live stream. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and see if I can. Jaxon. That's what my username's called. Log in. Sign in. Sorry, guys. Sign in. Jaxon Piercy next. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my password. And I'm not saying that one. Sorry, guys. Piercy. Jaxon Piercy. My Twitter account. Bro, how did I get this password wrong? Oh, okay. Okay. No thanks. Okay, guys. Still with me? No one's in the stream. Alright. So I'll show you some X footage. Possibly some Facebook footage. But I noticed a lot of this over X even more than Facebook. So I'll share. Do I see it? Yes, you can. Okay. Alright. Anyone in the stream? I know this is probably a wrong time for it. So everyone's just getting off work and school, but and I'm sure a lot of my subscribers come from different provinces too, and even different countries who want to fight for us and make sure we get a good country. But I'll search. Yes, okay. I'll search for Wyatt Claypool. Shout out to him. Wyatt Claypool. Poilievre's Conservative Party doesn't have a leadership crisis, but there seems to be a bribery crisis going on with fake Conservative MPs. Okay, so I'm going to look up Michael Ma protest. Just going to put in Michael Ma protest, guys. Okay. Yeah, there isn't too many people in these streams at the moment because of the time, but yeah. Not as much as my other one because that was in the evening, but oh well. Okay, so trendypolitics.ca, which I don't know if they're liberal, conservative, or whatever. Voter protest MP Michael Ma's floor crossing in the Rhino Markham Unionville this morning. Yeah, so you can see here that, which is important, considering there needs to be a by-election. And we see that with Chris Dotcherbat. On this, about a food bank crisis. So,
Mr. Speaker, we are in a shameful situation in this country where over at the end of every month, paychecks aren't going far enough. Why is that? The Liberals will want to deflect the blames this solely on the trade deficit. However, there is a simple economic fact. When you create more units of currency and map them to an economy that isn't meaningful, producing more units of goods and services, we get inflation. As a case in point, in the last 5 years, grocery prices have risen more than 20%. Mr. Speaker, we can't print our way out of the economic stagnation. We are
This was
already in
the
this
Bill
situation
C4 Act,
because of all the deficit
making life
spending
more
engaged
affordable for
during the Trudeau
Canadians.
years. Why are we doing more of the same? How insulting it is to hardworking Canadians for the Liberals to create a macro situation where paychecks can't afford food and rent, and then to pat themselves on the back for doling out welfare in various guises. There is no different than throwing rocks at household windows and then offering window replacement services. This is no different than pushing us into a pool and then offering us the floater. Yet, Mr. Speaker, this is the worldview of the interventionist nanny state central planners. The interest payments on our debt already exceeds what is transferred to provinces for healthcare. Yet the modus operandi of the nanny state would rather add to this debt instead of simply letting the natural drive of hard work carry out our economy forward. Instead of getting out, the Liberals choose to continually stand in the way of a naturally productive real economy. How can we meaningfully affect prices at the grocery store when the industrial carbon tax makes it harder to grow food, when the fuel standard makes it harder to ship food, and when the packaging tax makes it harder to sell food? The Liberals operate at a systemic system intervention and then propose branded one-shot measure of doing good for Canadians, by Canadians. If they stop their environmentalist overreach, Canadians could do good by themselves.
Okay, so guys, that was that. I seen just then, 7 hours ago this morning, from the news that one of Michael Ma's assistants stepped down. I'll see Northern Perspective got it on Facebook. I'll see if it's on X. You know what? I'll just share my Facebook. Okay, 1 second. So I could read you the post. Okay. Sorry, guys. Everything's always so slow sometimes. It's not much. Okay. I'm gonna type in Northern Perspective. Then I'll start sharing my screen now with you guys. Sorry for this. So, Northern Perspective. Give me a moment. The floor, they have to leave their staff with the impossible choice. Much respect for staying true to your values, Deepak. His post. His assistant. Today I made the difficult decision to step down from my role in Michael Ma's office floor. As someone who has been a lot supporter of the Conservative Party of Canada, I feel it is essential to remain true to my values, principles, as well to the expectations, many residents of Markham Union fail. Sorry, I can't speak today. I continue to hold deep respect for everyone I have worked with, and I'm grateful for my experiences and relationships I have built during my time in office. My commitment is to serving our community and supporting our conservative movement remains strong, and I look forward to continuing that work in the days ahead. Thank you, Deepak Talarja. Sorry, guys, if I never pronounced it. Yeah, so he stepped down this morning just after the floor cross, which happened in the night. So this will be a work day today. So that was in the night, so before the work started. yeah, let me look at the live stream. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay. I'm gonna make an announcement because it seems like the streams are getting dry at the moment. Okay. Make a little announcement. Live on YouTube. YouTube. And I'll get the video link if I can. Share. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see some other stuff. There's a lot. I'll go back to Twitter now. X or whatever. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to second, guys. Where should I go now? Pierre Poilievre's post. Yeah, I was just thinking of somewhere to go. Thinking which news sites would have it that are like news, like things like of the protest, but I just went here first. Michael Mann was elected as a conservative by the constituents of American Unionville to fight against liberal inflationary spending, driving up the cost of living in his community. Today, he chose to endorse the very policies he was elected to oppose. The same policies driving up food prices, making life more expensive for all. The people he let down the most are the ones who elected him to fight for an affordable future. He will have to answer to them. The same thing that happened with Chris Dotcherbat. They're two traitors. No? Okay. So I'm going to look at now the other photos from news sites. But I like seeing the news to see how liberal propaganda they are. I think this was this question. No, that was the one we watched. Okay, here it is. Here's the other. Well, yeah, that's the same things he's doing now. Okay, this is numerous protesters expected at his office. I'm gonna one. Going to. Yeah, I'm gonna. Was that even? Holy guys, did I share that? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I screen recorded this to be on or shared it. Oh well, I'll show you guys now. guys.
Have doubled.
From Markham Unionville.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister's spends comes out of the pockets of Canadians through higher prices and through food inflation. Monthly visits to food banks have doubled since 2019, with 2.2 million visits per month. Nearly 10% of food bank users are now seniors. This is up 22%. This reliance on food banks has to become an ongoing necessity. Realize that their inflationary deficits are driving Canadians to the food bank.
From Markham Unionville.
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, and that's the party he's in now. Hearing that, I'm gonna go to Google now. Protest Michael Mao. Okay. Now I'll show you what the mainline news says. Okay. Government House Leader says there are more frustrated Conservative MPs amid floor crossing. So guys, I never seen this one, so I'll show you guys. Holy crap. My video